And for all of you watching, holy Lord, I'm burning up. Yes, yes. For all of you watching, are we going to start the stream? I think so. We should be starting soon. Let's give it a couple seconds. And man, it's so hot out here. Ooh. Let's give it a couple seconds. Let's see. Have we officially started? Ooh. Yes, we did. We are officially started, but I need to make sure my commercials are working. Let's make sure my commercials, yes. My commercials are officially live for all of you watching around the world. Happy holidays for all of you and for all of you Reaper Crew. You know what time it is? We're number one. Happy holidays for each and every one of you around the world. I know there's a lot of people that do like the holidays of America. And today is a day before Thanksgiving, one of the best holidays that you'll ever find in the USA. And for all of you, I'm going to say this. Ooh, the turkey, this ain't a turkey I'm doing. I'm doing cooking live a holiday ham. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. And on this stream, we're going to be smoking up this ham. It's going to look real good. I'm going to show you step by step of what I'm going to be doing. And I hope you follow through. So that if you do end up doing it tomorrow on Thanksgiving, hopefully you have this all down. I'm gonna allow some people to show up, give it a little bit of seconds for some people to show up. But for the current situation is, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing a ham. There's a big boy ham. You see the price? You saw the price. This is about 8 pounds. 8 pounds of full ham. 8 pounds. Let me slap it up. 8 pounds of full ham. Yes. Oh, it's also pre-cut. It's pre-cut. It's already cooked, but we need to make this perfect. And for some of you, I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. But before anything, you guys already know, for all of you watching, you know what time it is. Today on the stream, I'm going to present to you some of my favorite whiskeys to have for holiday. Last time, on the last stream, we popped this one open. Currently, it's Taylor. Small batch. I will be telling you one of my favorites, currently Maker's Mark. You can still find these. It's from 2023, but you can still find it. We're going to put this over here. Lately, we reviewed this one, Maker's Mark 7 year and 2 months. This is fantastic under $40. You got to be joking. My favorite Maker's Mark currently is the French Oak Cast Strength. You guys know there is a regular one that's not French Oak and the regular one that's not Cast Strength. Also, we have this one just in case I have a little nudge for a little bit of chocolate. Anyways, we have the lineup ready. Have everything good. And if I need some help, well, I'll take out our classic 46. Point of the matter is, if you haven't hit that like button. Do me a favor. For a lot of you watching, it is very, very, very hot out here. Do me a favor, hit that like button. If you could send a little support. Don't forget to put in the basket that's going around. Little bit of appreciation. Little appreciation for this hammy stream. And for all of you, man, I just want to say this. We're going to drink something. What am I going to drink? Look, currently, in the stage I'm in right now, I'm going to say this. I think we're going to have to drink something fruity, man. I'm going to say this. Don't go to Thanksgiving dinner with a Fruit of Looms underwear. And don't be having no fruity desserts for Thanksgiving. All right, let me just put that out there, because Thanksgiving is supposed to be a savory, salty, creamy, mashy, and nice gravy-filling meal. So I do not suggest any of you for Thanksgiving. Never anything fruity. If anybody asks you, "Hey, you want a fruity drink?" Say no. But today is an exception, and in that exception, you really know what we do. I'm gonna do a beer. I'm going to do a fruity beer. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do a fruity beer. Let's put the one and only, yes. Let's do a fruity beer. We do have whiskey out here, yes. But we are going to represent South Florida, and we're going to represent South Florida by drinking this. This is Limonada Rosada, 6% ABV. This is Trippin' Animals. You see it over here, sour ale with raspberry, strawberry, and lime. Don't drink this. Don't drink this in Thanksgiving, or you are GAE. Yeah, you're GAE. Do that before. Hit that like button. Beautiful. Anyways, I'm going to just say this. This ham is heavy as hell. Ham is heavy. Hammy. Very heavy hammy. Let's move us down here. Boom, we're going to do this. Let's do this. Let's take the hammy out. Oh, 8 pounds. That's like a baby. That's like a baby. 8 pounds. Like a baby. Supposedly, I was 10 pounds when I was a baby. Anyways, the point of the matter is, let's start by drinking something. Shout outs in my chat room. Who's going to be the first one to send a super chat support today on this holiday stream? And for all of you watching, there you go. We have a lot of people watching. For all of you watching, if you want a good weekend, hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. Positivity is key holidays, so hit that like button. Let's get the positivity up. I don't know how many Cowboys fans we have in the chat room, but I'm going to just say this. Shout out, there you go. Couple hits, couple likes. I'll give you some positivity. If you hit that like button, tomorrow's Thanksgiving dinner will not be flipped. The table will not be flipped. Yes, hit that like button. Don't let me jinx you. Don't let me jinx you. If you don't hit that like button, it's not going to happen. That table, the Thanksgiving dinner is going to be flipped over by maybe your cousin, maybe your aunt. All right, for all of you, here we go. Shout out to April in the chat room. Here we go. Let's pop this open. There we go. Who's the one that hit that like button? Jay. There we go, Jay. For Super Chan. Also appreciation from April. Thank you so much. Over here, Jay. A hard worker. If you go visit him, don't forget, he's the tallest man in Buffalo Wild Wings and ND. Shout out to Jay. Thank you so much, Jay. And Jay, he's hung. Jay is hung. For all of you watching, that's his name. Thank you so much for the $10 Super Jay says, sending holiday cheers. The most prolific bartender in ND. Yes, Jay. Thank you so much, Jay. And for all of you, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to pour this up here. Ooh, holiday. It's a good holiday. We got another super chat. Jay, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Jay has been supporting real hard. It's almost holiday. Remember, tomorrow is a holiday. Main holiday, Thanksgiving. Over here, a super chat from Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty says, Happy Thanksgiving Eve, Reaper. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, Reaper. I'm thankful for the channel, and I'm amazed at this amazing crew. Number one. And she says something about wifey. Wifey, she loves you, she says. There's two best friends in the chat room. Hopefully one day Jay can find a different best friend, because there's a lot of friends in the chat room, and it's good just to connect in the chat room. Be part of the chat room, be part of the experience, be part of the channel. And for all of you watching, shout out to Jay and Farm Kitty. Thank you so much for the appreciation. And for all of you, we're going to start cooking. But before we do that, cheers all of you. I hope you all have a fantastic Thanksgiving. And make sure, when you do visit your parents, because I'm going to be visiting my parents tomorrow, make sure when you do visit your parents, make sure to take your worst jokes, and let them out on the table. And always talk about politics. Yes, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink up. Oh, my God. Wow, that's so good. Over here. Man, that's good. April Neal. Thank you so much. Currently, the biggest super chatter is Jay. April Neal says, that's what she says. I'm not going to repeat that again. And she says, flipping tables tomorrow. She says, flipping table legs and flip them tables. Because, well, somebody in her family says, you got to stop eating. You're on your third dish. That's why over here, April, shout out to April. For all of you, make sure, hit that like button if you haven't. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't lose this channel. We're going to do one of the more expensive whiskey lineups today that some of you can't find, or you can find, but we will be drinking this up. So cheers to April. Cheers to Jay. And for Farm Kitty, this is for 3 of you. Cheers to my chat room. Let's drink us up. Hit that like button if you're watching. If you don't know how to hit that like button, if you're watching from your phone, tap the phone a couple of taps. Cheers to all of you. Oh man, it's good. Oh, ooh. Okay, so this is limonada rosada. Beautiful limonada rosada. We got another super chat. Another super chat over here, Jay. He says over here, Jay, I know you're going to pour that Taylor with me, right? Of course, I'm going to pour it when I put the ham. We're going to be putting the ham on the barbecue. So we will be pouring that after. Of course, of course. Thank you so much, Jay, for the super chat and for all of you watching. Let's clean this up a little bit dirty. Always keep your workplace clean. Yes, make sure to keep it nice and clean. Okay, so we have that going. Looks good. We gotta put this over here. Let's get the ham out. Let's get the ham out. Let's get that hamstring. Let's pop that ham back in. All right, for all of you that don't know how to cook, because all you can cook is microwave pizza, especially the people in Norway. The people in Norway don't know how to cook. All they know how to cook is microwave pizza or dino nuggies. Any of you that are cooking dino nuggies on the barbecue, shame on you. Any of you cooking dino nuggies, shame on you. How old are you? Anyways, somebody said yum, dino yummies in the chat room. Whoever said that, time them out, time them out. Anyways, let me cut this open. Dino nuggies. Can you imagine? I'm here doing an 8-pound ham. It cost me $24.28. And somebody out there is watching me eating dino nuggies. If you don't know what dino nuggies is, it's dinosaur chicken nuggets. Okay? You, my friend, you're never gonna learn. Point of matter is, start doing this ham. Dino nuggies. Unbelievable. Never, never in my life can I ever see an adult do dino nuggies. For all of you, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Dino nuggies. That's crazy. Let's pick this up. I caught this son of a bitch. Holy Lord. This thing almost fell on my foot. Anyways, for all of you, make sure, take off put the net on your head. Why you put the net on your head so that make sure you put the net on the head so you don't drop any hair. All right? So you're going to put the net on the head. I just put it on my head out. Good. We're good. Now we're going to be popping this open. For some of you, here is a beautiful ham. Honey glaze. Ooh! Honey glaze. This is an 8-pound baby. 8-pound baby right here. Honey glaze. Shout out to Publix. Not only we're going to give a shout out to Publix, but I'm going to be also on the stream. I'll be drinking some water from Publix too on the stream. You're going to see what I'm going to do with this water. And then I almost dropped this ham. Yes, I almost did. Did you not hear me in pain? All right, here we go. Let's cut this open. Here we go. This ham is a monster. If any of you ever buy ham, don't buy an 8-pound ham. This is a monster. God damn. This thing's big. That's what she said. As a matter of fact, that's how I met your mother. Anyways, for all of you watching, here we go. You guys are awesome, right? Thank you everyone for supporting the stream, being part of the stream. Let's drink up. This thing is huge, man. This is the Dino Nuggie. This is a real Dino Nuggie. This is what we're gonna do. I already had this out. I cut it out. So it's already pre-cut. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna give you step by step. Step by step. There's a song that goes like that, right? Or we go step by step. Anyways, point of the matter is, we're gonna take this off. I'm gonna show you exactly what we're gonna do. And for some of you, it's already pre-cut. It's already pre-cut the spiral. Let's start taking this off, and let me show you exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, so for some of you, we're missing something. We're missing something. Man, I knew it was missing something. I knew it. We're gonna have our handy dandy helper. We're gonna have our helper today. Shout out to all of you. In honor of Thanksgiving, we're gonna put our helper right there to help us out. We'll put our helper right there to help us out. Okay, for all of you watching, it's like you got that turkey ready. He got that turkey ready. Ooh, he got that turkey, got that turkey. We got our helper over here. Let's put our helper right over here. Boom. We can place him here for the meantime. Matter of fact, we're going to move him over here. Anyways, that is our helper. And here's what we're going to do. So, on this stream, I need to put some wood. Okay? Not only am I going to put wood, this ham needs to get flavor. So let's start picking out some pieces of wood. Start picking out some pieces of wood. And then we go to start off, hardwood. These are going to be chunks. Cherry wood flavor. I start putting that away. Okay, now, the main thing. Okay, hickory wood. As you all know, we're making this a little bit sweet. If you haven't already realized it, it's going to be honey ham. Honey ham is good, but you got to know how to do it. If you do it in the oven, it's not going to taste as good as it would in the barbecue. So for some of you, you need these things. You can go to the store and buy these, but you have to understand, do not overdo the flavors. So currently, I'm going to use one with a little bit of bark. I'm going to use a couple that don't have bark. These are pieces of cherry wood. And on top of this, we're going to be putting a little bit of this. By the way, my sauce has pineapple juice. My glaze has pineapple juice, so I do know that somebody's in the chat room, something like pineapple. Anyways, we're going to color it up. And to color it up, we have to do this right. So before anything, let's start putting the ham on the barbecue, but you see what we have going. You see what we have going. Shout out to all of you. Thank you for tuning into this stream. It's going to be a stream that 20 minutes in, we were at $30, $30 on the stream. Huge appreciation to you guys. And here we'll drink us up. It's going to be one of the harder parts of the stream. Let's start moving this. Make sure nothing falls down. Okay, we good. Nothing's going to fall on the floor. We good. Our little helper's good. A little helper's good with that turkey. He's good. All right. Here we go. Let's get this going. Do me a favor for some of you. I know you guys are working. You're trying to hide from your boss, but hit that like button if you don't know how. Tap the screen a couple times. Let's get those likes to 100 today. 100 likes. All right, here we go. Let's open this up. Oh. Okay. So now we are officially going to be going on the barbecue. And for some of you, here we go. You guys ready? Woo! Yes, yes. Here we go. To get this son of a gun ready, all you have to do is, it's already on. Okay, it's already on. The suggesting thing to do here is put it on the far end. So I'm going to show you how close we're going to put it. Here we go. Let's put the ham. All right, now we have the ham. Here comes the part that some of you are looking forward to. Now we're going to start to put the wood. Okay, here we go for the wood. Start putting it in there. Beautiful wood, beautiful wood. Start putting it in there. Woo, looking good. Put that wood right over there, yeah? All right. You want to try to put in the far end. I think that's as far as I can go with this. And now, officially, here goes this. That's it. Do it quickly. This is like robbing a bank. You got to do it quick. All right, now we have it there. Close the son of a... If it doesn't close, you're going to have to put it sideways. It doesn't close. So, since it... Oh! Slip out of my hand. Since it doesn't close, we're going to try to put it over here like this. Let's see if it closes. Barely. Barely closed. This is a dino bone. Jesus Christ. The dino bone is for real. We're going to have to. So here we go. This is what I have to do. Barbecue is officially. Ooh. I think we still have some. Still got some room. Okay, we're good. We're good now. We're good now. For some of you watching, oof. Some of you watching, what a... To start the stream. All right, for all of you, we're going to open this up midway. Yes, yes. And we're going to start to see. I'm going to show you real quick. Boom. Oof. Look at the doozy out here. Hit that like button. Ooh, yeah. The son of a gun up. All right. You got to see. Hit that like button. Hit that. A lot of you. You need to find some Jesus. I'm just joking. You need to find some beer. Hit that like button for the beer. Hit that like button for the beer. You know what? You don't need to find a beer. You need to find some whiskey. That's what you need to do. You need to find some whiskey in your life. There you go, hitting that like button. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button. Now YouTube's not going to kick me off. Awesome. Let's back up. Told you guys, we're not playing around. Let's back up. Let me... God, it's hot. Woo! Ah. Oh. Holy crap, you heard that? It just shit in my pants. God damn. I'm just joking. For all of you, look. Looks good. We're going to get a lot of smoke coming out of there. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, subscribe. You're going to see what I'm going to do. But for the meantime, it's looking good. As long as we're getting smoke coming out, that's good to go. As long as we're getting that smoke, that's what matters. You can see a lot of that smoke. We're going to get a ton of smoke coming out. One of the main things is we're going to get that flavor into that ham. We're going to get that flavor into the ham. And for all of you, you're going to see as that thing gets smoked. You can see how it starts developing into a beautiful piece of ham. For the meantime, we need to do a stream right, okay? And to do a stream right, we're going to have to put some whiskeys on here. I want to make a cocktail today, but I forgot how to make the whiskey sour. Whiskey sour is what I wanted to make today. Let's put our helper. Shout out to Deadpool. Thanksgiving. Put our helper right here. He's going to be serving us that turkey tomorrow. All right, anyways, we're going to move some of this over here. Boom, boom, move. Move some of this over here. Boom. Boom, move some of this over here. Looks good. All right, for all of you, let's finish up this beer. And for all of you, we're going to be drinking some whiskey. I'm going to show you how to drink. The time on the stream is officially, you know what time it is? One more. It is officially 4:10. It is the time, 4:10. Okay, keep note. I'm going to show you how much smoke we got. Okay, look at all the smoke. Beautiful smoke just flowing. Look at that smoke just flowing, beautiful. All right? Beautiful smoke. Look at that smoke. We're going to put this a little bit to the side so you guys can see it. Look at the smoke. What a doozy. Look at just a ton of smoke. Beautiful smoke. Right? Okay, anyways. Before we talk more about that smoke, we're going to finish this up. Cheers, all of you. Happy holidays for all of you. Let's drink this up. Here's a free promotion, and I want to promote this a little bit for all my Americans. This holiday season, you will have to spend some money. Well, why spend some money when you could buy yourself Yingling? Yingling Gold Pilsner. This is one of the most cheapest, yes, cheapest for your wallet, but one of the best. In holiday season, there's two things: family, food, and family. That's all there is. That's three. But the point of the matter is, I'm trying to tell you something. Yingling Golden Pilsner If you haven't bought this one, go buy it. I guarantee your family will like it. And make sure not to invite your friends. Here we go, Yingling Golden Pilsner. Anyways, now that I promoted that real quick, free promotion. I'm gonna probably promote a Japanese beer. Yeah, our Deadpool just fell. Ooh, we might have to promote a Japanese beer, yeah. For all my Americans, just joking. No, I'm not gonna promote that. Anyways, for all of you, we're gonna just start drinking. I'm gonna show you how to drink. You guys awesome. I'm gonna show you how to drink. Somebody says in the chat room that I have a bachelor degree of whiskey. Thank you so much. Whoever that was. I'm gonna say this. I just drank the whole beer. Nothing but beer. I have to say, currently, I have to show you how to drink whiskey tomorrow. But right now, I'm gonna show you, right? So here's a process of drinking whiskey. I know many of you probably do know, but some of you don't, and that's cool. As long as I can attack and help out some of you that do not know, that's all that matters. All you're gonna need is a couple things. If you have a dipper, it's gonna be so that you can add water. Use one of these dippers to add water to your glass. Another thing you will need, and move this over here. Another thing you will need will be water. Now, water not only creates more whiskey, but water will tune down your whiskey. And I know many of you need that whiskey tuned down because you can't handle certain proofs. And I believe it. I believe it. Some of you can't handle certain proofs. I believe it. So, on the stream currently, while we're waiting for the ham, we're going to wait for that hammy ham. I'll be showing you how to drink whiskey. I'm going to show you what you need to do when you're drinking whiskey. And I want to make sure that you aren't one of those people at the party filling up your whiskey glass with ice. If you fill up your whiskey glass with ice, you will not experience the full body impact of the flavors of your whiskey because you're just tuning it down way too much. I know that people that like Scotch whiskey, they like to do that, but they don't realize that all that does is bring out the sweetness on the Scotch whiskey. So for some of you, I'm going to show you how to do it, and it's going to be real simple. And I want to just make sure that all of you know, okay? I know that smoke is hitting me, so I'm trying my best to stay away from the smoke. The smoke is hitting me so hard. Trying to stay away from the smoke. So here we go. Here's what we're going to do. First is first. Get yourself a purified water channels at Publix. You're going to get yourself a dipper. Right? A dipper, nice dipper. You don't need a dipper, but if you do get a dipper, get one of these. This is the company is called Final Touch. The company is called Final Touch. You can go online, check it out online. Go check it out online. Final Touch is the company. Shout out to AM in the chat room. And now you're going to figure out what whiskey to start off with. First off, if I can recommend you the whiskey that I want to start off with, it wouldn't be Colonel Taylor. I'm not starting off with Colonel Taylor, or am I? Or am I? Maybe I am, maybe I won't. I think I am. I'm just gonna start it off. Colonel Taylor, we gotta do it right. Let's start off the stream right. And for some of you, let's put that their maker's mark over here. Let's start off the stream like a heavy presence. Okay, so for all of you, small batch, Colonel Taylor. Yes. And what you're gonna do is you're going to take off the top, right? We're going to put this somewhere else. Let's start by doing this one. There's a ton of smoke hitting my face. Woo! I need to get out of the way. All right, let's pour up our all-American Colonel Edge Taylor. Shout out to all of you, and there you go. Look at that. There he is. There is the distillery, beautiful. And here's the back. My favorite whiskey currently, one of my top favorites. I have so many favorites, but this one just really takes the cake. How much should you pay for this? Under $100. Under $100. Now, we're going to be using this dipper. Don't you worry. We're going to use that dipper. But to do it right, we need to officially drink it first. So for all of you watching, here we go. First thing you want to do is don't fill up your glass all the way. Okay, make sure you fill it up good so that you can just turn it enough. You're gonna make sure when you are drinking whiskey, make sure a Glencairn is worthy of a good wash, and make sure that when you do nose it, bring it into your nose, and do not put your nose into it. You're gonna drown. All right, don't go too deep. Point of matter is, here we go. First nose of this. Let's nose this out. I don't know why I'm getting some fruits on here. Don't know why. I'm not supposed to have fruits that I remember. A good amount of oak, a good presence of caramel on here. One thing that does stand out to me, there's a leather note, almost like a leather and almost like a tobacco leaf note. Shout out to Adventurers in the chat room, and also for all the super chatters today. You guys are amazing. We're smoking up some ham, so for any of you that have just walked in here, I'm smoking up some ham, honey ham. I'm gonna show you the process of what I'm doing. For the meantime, for all of you watching, you know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Number one. All right. So while you do this in your holiday events that you go to, make sure, always hold it to the tip. Always hold it to the tip. Make sure if you're doing this, put your nose a little bit deep, but not too deep, and you start drowning and saying, honey, honey, I'm drowning. You know what I mean? And then again, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink a sip. Cheers, cheers, cheers. That's absolutely ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. Ah, man, that's good. Brown sugar. A lot of brown sugar. I do get an oak note on here, but the leather note. There is a tad bit of a leather note on this one, the small batch. And I really like 100 proof. Beautiful. A little bit of tobacco note. A little bit of white pepper on here. You can tell my lips are champing. The caramel on here is divine. One of the best caramel notes in the oak note. Really, really nice and sweet. It's almost like if you're really actually adding some honey and ham on your plates. This is everything you want. This is really the experience that I want to have when I'm drinking a whiskey. None of you are going to be able to find this experience in some other whiskeys out there, right? Hey, Adventurers. Good to see you, Adventurers. Adventurers over here. Shout out to Adventurers. Be careful with the tip. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, says be careful with the tip. Let me see. Oof. You know my tip is going in. You know my tip is going in. She's talking about this. Be careful with the tip. I put that tip in. Thank you so much. Huge appreciation. Adventurers, my favorite holiday. By the way, Adventurers, look at our little helper. Look at our little helper. Bobblehead with the turkey. Now, I am not going to be cooking turkey. I'm actually doing some ham today. I'm going to take this ham to my parents tomorrow. And if you guys don't realize it, of course, you got to take something to the parents' house, right? So I'm going to go visit my parents, and I'm going to take them some smoked up ham. Sweet, sweet ham. Adventurers, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. And I'm also going to say, for all of you watching, she says, hey, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. Okay, for some of you, I'm just going to say this. If you're drinking whiskey, be careful drinking beer. And I'm going to say this for some of you. I do know that you guys just tuned in. The barbecue is on. We got smoke flowing out of the barbecue. You don't see it because there's so much sun hidden. But that thing is officially on. And we are officially on here too, making this happen. Now, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. Adventures, Shannon said Adventures. Okay, we're going to pop open a brand new bottle of water. You can pour your bottled water anywhere you want to, but this is what you're going to do. You're going to put a little bit of this on here. Okay, so I'm going to be using this to add to get some more flavor out of this whiskey. Now, my recommendation for all of you, if you have a friend or a family member, or maybe your uncle, maybe your grandpa, maybe your great-grandpa, maybe there's a neighbor that decided to show up to your Thanksgiving party, and he says, put ice. Don't put ice. Do not put ice in your whiskey. You pay top dollar for the whiskey. You don't put ice. This is what you do. Okay, we have water in here. You see that? There we go. That's all you're going to do. Boom, boom, boom. And that is it. That's all you have to do. Now, when you did that, you just lowered the proofing, but you're actually getting out more flavor. And I want to make sure all of you know a little bit of boom, boom, boom doesn't really affect it too much, but it does bring out some of those flavors that you probably didn't find before. So for some of you, here we go. Let's nose this out one more time. You see now, just nosing this out. Now I get a strong, very strong leather and vanilla, and I'm getting a little bit of fruit on here, which I didn't get before. I got a little bit of fruit before, just a tad bit, but now I'm getting a little bit more fruit. And on the nose also, I do have the barbecue on, so that barbecue is really, really beaming on my nose. But this is a little bit different. It's almost like a different whiskey. Here we go for all of you watching. Here we go. Let's drink up. Colonel H. Taylor Small Batch. Let's drink up. This is with a little bit of water, Adventures. Adventures, thank you so much. On the stream, we're at $42. $42 on the stream. And here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Wow. That is really, honestly. Damn. I don't know how to tell you, but I think I might like it more with water. Only on this one, right? Only on this one. I might like it a little bit more with water. Wow. That's so good, man. The amount of tobacco note and leather that's popping out to me on this whiskey is more now with water than before. Some of you are not going to like it. You're going to like it without water. I like it with water right now. I'm getting a little bit of a white pepper corn caramel on here that I'm tasting. On the finish, still got that leather note, tobacco, sweet tobacco note, almost like a broadleaf tobacco note. It gives me just a little bit of fruit note on here. I'm not getting vanilla currently. I'm getting mainly caramel. And one of the main notes that I'm also getting is the oak note. The oak note is getting a little bit tannic on the finish. You can tell it's a little bit changed now with water. It's not like it was before when I just poured it. It's a little bit more tannic now that I put a little bit of water, and maybe that's something you guys are not gonna like, but I'm kind of satisfied with that. I do know that many of you, when you buy bourbon whiskey, you don't know that there's different ways to drink this. You could drink this on a rock. You could drink this on a cocktail. You could drink this neat. You could drink it with drops of water. You could use all the choices. The last choice you want to do is put ice. Okay? That's the last choice you're going to do. Now that I did this, you guys know this is my favorite one. We popped this open, 2 days ago or something? 2 days ago, I think we popped it open. Let's do it different. Let's do it with a different whiskey. This is my, I think this is one of my favorites. In the whiskey community, a lot of people don't like this because it reminds them of a regular whiskey. And to me, I don't think that some people understand the value of this. It is so good, this one. Now, can you still find this one at the store? Yes, of course you can. Any year. As long as it's 3 years or 4 years, you can always find some of these whiskeys at your store. You just got to be lucky. The store has to take out some old stock, and you will be lucky enough to find this. By the way, shout out to my members, okay? Wig Wag, thanks so much for being in the chat room. Jay, Adventures, Farm Kitty, April Neal, all of you. I really hope that all of you have a great holiday, and I do know that a lot of you, you know what Maker's Mark is all about. Maker's Mark is all about their wood finishing, and wood kind of finishes. If there was one of my favorites out here that I would recommend Adventures, this is what I recommend Adventures. Recommend Adventures to get the 46. This is Adventures, yes. She has a channel, Adventures. This is what I recommend her to get. Cast strength, okay? 46 French oak cast strength. This is the one I recommend her to get. Now, the reason why this is the most popular whiskey in the holidays is because look at the presentation. A drip, drip. This is a wax drip. Presentation is key when it comes to holiday season, and that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants a good presentation, and I believe it. I believe that, you know what, presentation is key, and they're doing a hell of a job over there with all the presentations they do. But anyways, we're going to pour this up, get that one. If there's any whiskeys out there, any of these whiskeys, I recommend all of you to get, okay? Always, every show that I put on, it's a 10 out of 10. I got to make sure to put out stuff that you know that it's good. If not, I look bad. I look bad. Anyways, Pops Open, limited edition 2023. Let's pour this up. Now, is this one going to be better than the Colonel Taylor? It depends. Do you like wood finishing products? Do you like a little bit of that extra wood on there? I know the ladies like it. Ventures likes that extra wood. I know Venture likes that extra wood on holidays. She likes that extra wood. Anyways, for all of you, here we go. Let's hold this out one time. Damn. Straight vanilla. Straight. It has like a little spice on it too. Vanilla and spice is what I'm getting on this one. Vanilla and spice. Vanilla and spice. Oof. Wow. It's almost like nutmeg. You already know, Ventura says. She wants that extra wood. She wants the extra wood. All of it. All the wood. All the wood. Anyways, here we go. Adventures. And for all of you in the chat room. A ton of caramel, a ton of spice. That's really honestly what I'm getting. It's beautiful. It's a nice pour. I don't suggest it with ice. We're going to put ice in the stream. Don't you worry. Shout out to all the ladies that like that extra wood. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Hit that like button if you haven't. Let's drink it up. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. The amount of spice on here with the caramel, it's ridiculous. It's almost like sugary at a certain point. Sugary and nutmeg, a little bit cinnamon. Sugary, nutmeg, a little bit cinnamon, caramel. It's honestly has really everything, but I'm doing without water. Without water. By the way, I'm going to take the proofing. This proofing over here is 110.7 proof BEP. The Colonel Taylor in the back was 100 proof. Make sure when you have these whiskeys, have a meal. Have a meal before. Here we go. Oh man, I poured myself a lot. Holy crap. Oh my. Damn. Damn, how many of you sweet lips out there? How many of you sweet lips taste like this? Man, let's drink this up. Wow. That is insane. By the way, for all of you, I'm wearing a tank top. I'm wearing my tank top. Ooh, look at this dirty tank top. I'm wearing my wife beater. Where the wifey's at? I'm wearing my wife beater. So for all of you, If you're a real man, you wear a wife beater around the house. I'm wearing a wife beater. Anyways, real men know sometimes you don't have to put the extra wood in work because they fall asleep. So what you got to do is make sure not to give your woman wine. We're going to put a little water. Never, 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 never give your woman wine, okay? Never give your woman wine. Let's put some water in here. Bam, bam. There we go. Over here, not married. Not married? Heck no. Heck no. Not married? You know how many men around the world have suggested me in my life never to get married? Over 100. Over 100. Every time I meet a married man, he always says, my dude never get married. My man never get married. Man, no te case. I hear a bunch of things. Creole people over here in Miami say, Bong Hak Du. That was Chinese. Anyways, the point of the matter is, look, man, over 100 men, maybe 200 men in my lifetime have told me never to get married. And if you believe the 5 men, if you believe the 5 men, you're gullible. But if you believe 100, woo, you got something. If you believe 100, you got something going. Anyways, point of the matter is, we put some water in here. Somebody's crying. Somebody's crying in the chat room. They should have heard my advice. Somebody's crying in the chat room. Anyway, shout out to all of you. Make sure to notice the sound one time. God damn, this is good. With the water, it's amazing. I want to give a shout out to a company that some of you probably don't know about. All right, let me put it on here, and I want to make sure that you guys understand. Isle of the Sky. You're going to find this at your store. A 30-year. If you want to find a good product, this is a great product, really good. They also have a 20-something year Isle of the Sky that's really, really good. I recommend a lot of you to get this if you have it. Scotch whiskey. It is out there. You can buy it for a good price. But this is only for Americans. North America. Only a North American release. And I recommend all of you to buy one. Make sure to buy one. Well, did I recommend a Scotch whiskey? No, I haven't. Let me recommend a Scotch whiskey. If you want a good Scotch whiskey, it's inexpensive. You're going to make cocktails with it. Here's a whiskey that I recommend, a Scotch whiskey that mainly consists of vanilla. If you like vanilla, you will like this. This is Glenforgie. Yes. It's double matured, and this is a French oak finish. This is going to be about 47.1% ABV. You can use this in cocktails. I'm recommending you to use this in cocktails and cocktails only. I don't suggest you to drink this by itself. If you do like vanilla, you're going to get a lot of vanilla and maltiness on here, but you will not get the experience that you got on the last bottle that I just showed, 30-year bottle, the 20 years Out of the Sky. I really recommend, if you go to the store, you see this is a great one for cocktails. Cocktails. For Thanksgiving, you guys know it's Turkey Day. Turkey. We're going to put this over here. Okay, Turkey Day. Woo! Our turkey helper, Wild Turkey, is the whiskey that you should definitely have for Thanksgiving. Today's not Thanksgiving. It's the day before Thanksgiving. That's why I'm not drinking Wild Turkey. But I do recommend a lot of you, if you haven't already bought yourself a good bourbon whiskey, pick yourself up a Wild Turkey. This is a free advertising. I am not telling you this because I'm shilling. I'm literally telling you this because I want you to have the best. Wild Turkey 101 8-year is the best for your buck. You can sip it neat. You can sip it in a cocktail. And the best part is that nobody out there in your family or friends are going to say this is a bad whiskey. If they don't like this Wild Turkey 8 years, that just means that they're a soft boy. And they probably using the Fruit of Looms underwear. Never trust a man that uses Fruit of Looms underwear. And for all of you, I do recommend a lot of you, get that Wild Turkey 8-year. And if you can't find that Wild Turkey 8-year, get yourself the Wild Turkey 101. That doesn't say the 8-year. That'll be good enough. Pleasantful. and really, really cheap. We're going to take us off screen. Wild turkey, there you go. That's for tomorrow. Look, man, I'm sick and tired of putting this net in my head. Let me take the net out of my head. I'm sick and tired of putting this. I don't know how many times I gotta tell all of y'all, when you're cooking, put the net on your head. I don't know how many times, how many of the black girls out here, you know, the black girls over there in high school, when I went to high school a long time ago, they taught me this. The cooks, they taught me this. You must have thought that they were Hispanic. No. I went to a black and Jewish school here in, as a matter of fact, I went to all the schools here in Miami, but the point of the matter is they wore these on their heads. And I remember one day, I asked Letitia, why you wear that every day? Baby, you know. She go, baby, you know. My hair fall off on your pizza. I'm like, all right. All right. No problem. Ever since that day, I remember that day. And I started seeing a lot of people do it, especially in the bakeries down here. But I always remember Letitia. For all of you watching, Maker's Mark, BEP. BEP. Yes, yes. BEP. Woo! I remember I could tell you so many stories in college. I mean, not college, high school. College, man. I didn't think I was gonna say this. In college, I never had any Haitian kids in my class. I went to University of Miami, went to Miami-Dade, University of Miami, and I went to FIU. Yes. I never had any Haitians in my class. I never had any of my African American friends from high school in my classes. Mainly, what pisses me off is my class was full of Asians, white girls, white boys in college, and what else? A lot of Jewish boys, right? A lot of Jewish boys, big money Jewish boys. Daddy gave him a card. And a couple Latinas. What is it that woo-hoo! $50 super chat. I want to show Zaharoff beautiful Pokemon cards. I need to show him that. Should I show him? What you think? What you think, chat room? Should I show him some Pokemon cards? What you think? What I'm going to show him is currently over here. George Zaharoff says, "Happy Thanksgiving, Reaper and fam." Look at this. This is our helper. Look at it. Look at the helper. With the turkey. I wish my turkey would look that good. Last time I made a turkey like this myself that looked really that good was in, I think, 2015, 2016. But ever since, I never cooked turkeys. George O'Hara, thank you so much. If you haven't already noticed, he has a great fragrance that's currently out. Oof. He got a lot of fragrances in out, but this one is really kicking for winter time. And for all of you watching, here we go. I'm gonna do this, man. I gotta do this. I need to inspire. Zaharoff. And for some of you, we're doing Zaham over there, right? Should we inspire him? I need a. By the way, we have a poll in the chat room. 69 votes currently. And everybody says yes. I'm going to end the poll real quick. We could probably do another poll. It's in the poll real quick so that I don't lose track. It's in the poll real quick. We got about 70 votes. And officially I had asked, is Thanksgiving your favorite holiday? And officially, everybody says, currently, 41% says, I love Christmas. 32% says, yes. So, George, if you want me to show you some beautiful Pokemon cards, you let me know. All you have to say is yes, and I'll bring them out. I'll bring out some beautiful ones. maybe to inspire you, because I do need somebody out there that I know to go to Japan for me. I keep on visiting Japan. I've been visiting Japan every day of the first day of the month on YouTube. And I just, by the way, somebody said bullet whiskey. Bullet whiskey straight dookie. Here we go. Let's officially know the sound. Oh, George Hall, thank you so much. And in the chat room for all of you, if you haven't already noticed, we are pretty deep today. I do know there's a lot of people in the airlines. There's a lot of people working. There's a lot of people actually doing their thing, right? I'm gonna just put this over here just to see. Do you like marshmallow toasted? Somebody says bullet is booty. Yes. Ventures, yes. Okay, so for George Zaharoff, I know he's chilling. You let me know, George. I know it's going to be a big thing for me that I have to go inside. You let me know. If you want to see a Pokemon card, you let me know what kind of Pokemon card you want to see. Anyways, for all of you, happy holidays for all of you. Let's drink this up. It's so good. With water, it's good. Woody notes, a lot of woody notes that I'm certainly getting. Spicy notes I'm still getting. I'm actually getting a little bit more nutmeg on here and cinnamon than before. A little more of a smile just by putting water. For some of you that are watching, if you don't know what I did, I drank it by itself, and then I put a little bit of water to add to the flavors, and the flavors that I'm getting currently are a little bit of nutmeg, cinnamon. I'm getting caramel, full body caramel. Like if I just made that caramel in the back of the house. Also, why did I say the back of the house? How dare me? I'm getting nice vanilla, but the vanilla is not protruding compared to the caramel. The caramel is protruding like real hard, like almost like, you know, when you lift up your armpit in the morning and you're like, wait a minute. Why do I smell bad? I just took a shower last night. Well, it's protruding like that. Good amount of caramel. And it's almost like it says over here. Now, over here, let me see. It says over here, if you're looking, it says over here, 10 virgin toasted American oak states. An expression with prominent wood sugars, bringing forth strong notes of vanilla, caramel, and spices. Jason Kane, good to see Jason Kane on the stream. We are at $92 on the stream. $92. A huge shout out to George Zaharoff. I'm going to say this. I do know George Zaharoff news that I love to represent. That's a Zaharoff line. But today I'm wearing, and I did post it up in the Instagram. Today I'm wearing Chanel Egoist. Man, I don't even know. Did I say it right? Egoist. Point him out, Riz. That was a good one. Word today. Light sprays. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Beautiful. We're gonna put other head, all that. We're gonna check the. Let's see the ham. We're gonna check the ham soon. Reaper Crow, you know what time it is? We're going to check the ham soon. Let's check the ham soon. Let's go check the ham. Let's go check the ham. All right, let's go check the ham. Let's go check the hammy ham. Let's go check that ham, baby. All right, we're gonna put ourselves in a good position to look down. Let's go check the ham. Woo-hoo! Yes. Ooh. Are you seeing this? I know some of you are seeing this, but if you're not, lock in. If you're not, lock in. Woo! Oh, look at this. Look at my hand. Woo! She. My hand's looking goddamn mighty fine. Oh man, there's a lot of smoke. You guys saw it. You guys saw. Ooh, and looking good. She. All right, we're gonna close. We're gonna open this. Woo. And that was beautiful. That was amazing. Shee! That was good. We're gonna get a lot of more smoke coming out of there, but for all of you, look at it. Did you see that? George the Horoff. Look at all the smoke we got now. Shee! It's real beautiful. And for some of you, I'm using cowboy charcoal. That's all I use now. Cowboy charcoal. Get yourself some cowboy charcoal. It is honestly one of the best. Cowboy charcoal. I've gone through a couple of them. Kingsford is amazing. Real good. Jealous Devil charcoal is real good. Also, Fogata. I think it's called Fogata. Fogo. It's called Fogo. Fogo charcoal is also good. Oh man, look at the smoke. Whoa. Look at that, baby. Where was its positive vibe on the Cowboys-Eagles game? Damn. Shit. What was that positive vibe that I needed in the chat room with the Eagles and Cowboys game? I haven't forgot, man. I forget usually. I usually forget. Look at the smoke. I haven't forgot. Honestly, I haven't forgot. Where was all the positivity, man? See. Shout out to George Horoff. All right. There's going to be a lot of smoke coming out of that puppy. A lot of smoke. If you don't know why the Cowboys won Monday, it's because April Neal sacrificed her parakeet for the Dallas Cowboys to win. I know that all of Dallas doesn't know that. But we got to make it a trend. Everybody has to know that April Neal. Let's make it a trend. April Neal's the reason why the Cowboys won. In history. It's the biggest defeat in history that they have ever came back like that. Literally. History. She did it. So for some of you, are they them boys? Well, they them boys if April O'Neil's watching and doing a sacrifice. Next sacrifice you're going to do is her cat. Be careful. Next sacrifice you're going to do is her cat if they need it. Dak Prescott, all you got to say, Dak Prescott, I need the power. And she'll sacrifice one of her cats. Here what we're going to do. Maker's Mark 7 year, 2 months. By the way, out of all the whiskeys we had, what's the best one? Colonel Taylor, I still like that one. Let's pop this open. 112 proof. She. I need to talk about the fragrance that I have to talk about, and I'm going to talk about it right now. I don't care what anybody says. You're out here drinking whiskey, well, you're stinking. Make sure to wear a good fragrance. Here are two fragrances. That one is, honestly, one is. Woo! I talked about it. So we're gonna put two fragrances on here. Okay, we're gonna put it on. Where? How am I gonna put this on? Put it right here. Boom. And then the second one. Boom. Right. Okay. So for all of you, I want to represent for all of you George Zaharoff is in the chat room, and I want to make sure that some of you understand. This is George Zaharoff. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. Yes, that's him. This is a presentation of one of the fragrances. There's George Zaharoff. Look at him. Look at him. Right here, right here. He is a god in the fragrance community. He's in our chat room. He's one of our ranches, one of our great supporters. Shout out to him. But we're going to talk about this next. What I want to talk to you about is a fragrance that is safe for some of you men. For some of you men, this is safe. Also for the ladies, if you want to get a fragrance for Christmas time or holiday season for your man, if you want to get it for your father, for your man, or for any man in your family, this is the Zaharoff Signature Extreme. Signature Extreme. And for all of you, yes, you can go to Zaharoff.com. April Neal, do me a favor, drop the link in the chat room. Drop the link in the chat room, Zaharoff.com. You can go get yourself one of these. This is the big boy, 4-ounce bottle. But this is, honestly, you can go check it out online. Zaharoff Signature Extreme. This is mainly for men. If you like to barbecue, if you like to wear tank tops, if you like to dress up nice, if you like to work in the office, if you work in a cubicle, if you're just a man of all men, if you drink whiskey and you want a good fragrance, a couple sprays, 3 sprays of this is really going to be all you need. Signature Extreme. Now that I say that, I'm going to talk about the fragrance. There you go. Thank you so much. April Neal. She dropped it in the chat room. Now, I'm going to talk about fragrances. Honestly, this fragrance is starting to wear out on me really nicely. This is a fragrance that I didn't like when it started off. When I started wearing this, I didn't like it as much. I'm starting to like it more and more. This fragrance is, yes, Seraphim Musk. This is a clean, crispy kind of a smell when you first spray it on, and it gives you almost like a musky leather on top of a clean note. I'm going to say this for all of you. This is one of the more anticipated releases that he has had, Zaharoff.com. You go there, you can check it out. But this one's a risky one. I want to be honest, this is a risky one. For some of you, if you want to have a crispy smell to yourself, and then move on to a leather smell. If you like leather, you're gonna probably like this a lot. But this is Seraphim Musk. So for all of you, you can go to Zaharoff.com. I do not have any promotions for any of you that are watching, only the members. So if you do have a membership, don't forget, reach out to me. You know the member code. You can use the member code only for my members in my ranches. My members in my ranches only. I do know Jason Kane needs to buy one. Jason Kane, man, you need to buy one 100%. I know he has Seraphim Blue and he has Seraphim Red. I do know a couple other people in the chat room have a couple fragrances. I believe Edgar Romeo has about all of them. There's a lot of you that have a lot of them, and I do know that I did give away some of them a couple months ago for all of my people out here. I want to make sure you guys experience what I experience. And it's point of matters, we're reviewing this, and we're going to keep on doing this. That honey looking so good, man. Honey looking so good. All right, for all of you, let's drink this up. Which one is this? Which one is this? This one's really good. Can somebody tell me? Jason Kane, do me a favor. Can somebody tell me? Can somebody, by the way, for Jason Kane, I recommend him. There's a Z creator. It's called Ibira. I recommend him that one because he has darker skin. Jason Kane has darker skin than me. Ibira, okay? You can look it up on Yahoo, not Yahoo. Look it up on Zaharoff.com. Ibira. It is inspired by a wrestler and Mr. Zaharoff himself. They both put it to work. It has a gourmand kind of smell to it. strong vanilla bean, the best vanilla bean out there. I think it's the best gourmand fragrance that has vanilla. I think it's the best. I think it's currently the best. I don't think there's a Tom Ford that's better than that Ibera. 2 sprays is all you need. So for Jason Kane, he says 10-4. Good. Ibera, you can go to Zarov.com, Ibera. The second one that I recommend would be the one that I showed you. But this one, I'm going to say this, for Jason Kane, this one is going to be, it's going to have a classy smell, but it's going to be smoky, a little bit smoky. 2 sprays of this is all you need. Now, that leather, Seraphim Musk leather, it's a little bit, you have to like leather. You got to like leather, but I would recommend that one. Ibera, I believe is the name. There's only a limited amount of them, so I would recommend you to get it. Don't forget, Jason Kane, you have the code. Use the code to get yourself a good discount on shipping. And for some of you watching, we don't talk about on the stream how much discount. Just know that he's going to get a good reduction in the shipping. And more, yes. But you have to be subscribed on this channel to really know. Anyways, I'm going to pour this up. This is really good. This is really good, man. This is really good. Really good. Maker's Mark 7-year. This is really, really, really good. I need to do something with that barbecue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something that I should have done when I opened up the barbecue. We're going to do it now because I need to do it now. If I don't do it now, I'm going to lose some of the flavor. I got to do it now. Leo, good to see Leo Martinez. Woo, look at that. Okay, I need to do this now. Look at a son of a gun. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Damn. Oof. I just need to move it. That's what I need to do. And for some of you that are not looking, here we go. I'll put it over here. I needed to move it. And that's what I did. Now, this is what I'm going to do now for some of you. There's going to be something I'm going to do right now currently. I'll be putting a little bit of a glaze on there. All right, I'm going to put a little glaze. But for the meantime, for some of you watching, we're going to do something that a lot of you haven't seen before because we are officially a #1 channel. And I got to show you the best. So, I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Before anything, currently, I'm going to leave this closed for now, okay? Let me show you what I'm going to do. Here we go. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh, I used the wrong one. That's all right. No big deal. I'm going to use Dr. Pepper Strawberry. Dr. Pepper Strawberry. Watch this. Shee! Dr. Pepper Strawberry. Don't use Dr. Pepper Strawberry. Use regular Dr. Pepper. I just picked this one out. It's fine. Here we go. And to pour this on here. Woo! Look at that. Woo! Look at that. You saw that, right? Good. We're going to put a little more. Good. You saw that? Dr. Pepper Strawberry. You guys think you're tuning into the best channel? Yes, you are. While other people do, what is it called? Videos. We do it live. We do it live. We do it live, baby. On the stream at $92 on the stream. Okay, now we're going to prepare. We're going to prepare. Shout out to DDLD. DDLD recently told me he got a butt plug that's pink. DDLD in the chat room. You see him in the chat room. Yes. He said that he bought a butt plug that is pink for his ex-girlfriend just to annoy her. He melted some Hershey's and he put it on the tip and sent it to her. Shout out to DDLD. Smart man, smart man. That's how you get the women away from you, DDLD. Mr. Big Boy. Anyways, here goes. Back us up one time. Great idea, DLD. For any of you that need tips, people from Delco have the nasty tips. They got them nasty tips. Anyways, here we go. Okay. So for some of you, bam, bam. Okay, we have this going. Now, what did I use on my... You're going to see I have a mix. I use bourbon. If you thought I used Maker's Mark, then I use Evan Williams on my... shout out to my secret helper with that turkey. Okay, but we got to get serious on here. We got to get serious. Maker's Mark, we just had it. I'll put a little bit of water on here. Let's see, a little bit of water. Shout out to all of you. If you haven't already, send a super chat. Don't forget, send a super chat, okay? I'm homeless. Help me out, I'm homeless. I'm on the four-way lines in the morning from 9 a.m. to noon. I'm homeless. Send a little appreciation in the chat room because the Cowboys took all my money this week. Here we go, let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. Let's see how it is with a little water. With a little bit of water is insane. Dr. Pepper strawberry cream. Let me see. Wow. Even better. God damn, it's good. All right, let me show you what we're going to do. Are you guys ready? Let me show you what we're going to do. What you thought this was a rookie stream? You're watching a professional cooking. I mean, what more do you want, man? You have the owner of a company sending me super chats. You shout out to Georgia Hoff. We have a good community going. We got Deadpool over here with that beautiful glazed up turkey. I mean, you're tuning into the right channel. Only problem is you keep on cooking them dinosaur nuggies. That's the problem. You're cooking dinosaur nuggies. Don't cook dinosaur nuggies. Okay? Don't cook dinosaur nuggies. Point of the matter is what you're going to need on the stream currently right now. You're going to need one of these. Shout out to Charbroil. If you're still using a propane gas tank, that's the company. That's a company to go. That's a company. I think that's the only company to go for. I have my beautiful mix over here. Bourbon whiskey. Oh! Bourbon whiskey on here. Black pepper. Ooh! Black pepper. Brown sugar. Woo! How many more things do I want to tell you? Do I tell you all the ingredients that I'm putting on here, that I put on here? Got a little bit of garlic, a little bit of garlic powder. Oof. Anyways, look, man, I'm not going to tell you my secret ingredients, but if you want to know, maybe I'll tell you. Point of the matter is, let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. We did put bourbon in here. I use Evan Williams. Evan Williams. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Oh, Shanazu. Rest in peace to Ricky, Ricky Bobby. Rest in peace to Ricky Bobby. He flew out of his tank. Over here, April Neal. April Neal says, "We them boys, we making a noise. Blue hearts, blue hearts, blue hearts. Reaper, did you lose your chonies?" I don't know what the hell chonies is. Is that churros? I think she's talking about churros. Did you lose your churros? Well, I don't eat churros. I don't go to churro mania like you, April. Also, she says, all you need to do is win. She put some candles. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to tell you the next bit that I'm going to do. Next bit I'm going to do is either Lions, Detroit Lions, tomorrow, Detroit Lions tomorrow. That might be the next bit, or Kansas City Chiefs tomorrow. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do Kansas City Chiefs, should I? Either Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles. So there's three different bets. You put them candles on from me, girl. Please do me a favor. I'm going broke out here. For all of you watching, you guys are awesome. Anyways, point of the matter is I have the goo, the good stuff, right? Good stuff. DDLD, if you're still in the chat room, because I do know he's a janitor. We have a janitor from Delco. He's the janitor of Hunter Biden. No shout outs to Hunter Biden, but he is a janitor of Hunter Biden. His name is DDLD. For some of you watching, he jumped. We had a pet. We had a pet out here, right? He jumped out of his home. I had it opened overnight. I didn't think it was jump out. He jumped out. He was on the pool table. He was toast. Rest in peace. Okay. Anyways, we have this going. I'm gonna put the ham right here. I'm gonna show you what it is to be a good boy. Right? Shout out to all of you, DDLD. If you don't send super chats, I swear to God, those $400 that Allie sent are expired. Here we go. Allie I believe, hands a wrench. She has a comment in the chat room. She got a comment in the chat room. Here we go. The pop is open. Okay. Shout out to all of you. Here we go. We're going to do this. The ham's looking precisely beautiful. Okay. Precisely beautiful. But here's the thing. In 2025, beautiful ain't the thing. God, look at that. Honey call me number one. Because I just made the best. What is this? What is that? What is hanging? What is this hanging? I don't know what's hanging. We're going to put this. We're going to put this on here. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Okay, I'm going to have to use two hands. Damn, that ham smells amazing. Somebody says that their booty hole's dry. I don't know who the hell in the chat room just shows up and says their booty hole's dry. You nasty boy. You gotta check yourself. Here we go. Let's back this up. Shout out to all of you that don't know how to cook because you don't know how to cook and you're talking that dirt in the chat room. Let me say this. Dino Nuggies. That's all they cook. Dino Nuggies is all they cook. Dino Nuggets is all they cook. Okay, so for all of you, look at this. Wide open, wide open, wide open. Right? Looks beautiful. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of this Dr. Pepper in the bottom. We're not going to put a lot. Okay, we're not going to put a lot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Whatever's left, just a little bit. Now, woo! Now we're going to be loading this up with our beautiful glaze. Okay? Shout out to all of you that don't know how to cook. You only know how to cook Dino Nuggies. Some of you are like, what the hell's Dino Nuggets? You're asking your friend, yo, what you know what Dino Nuggets is? Yeah, dinosaur nuggets. Chicken nuggets that are dinosaur. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? Anyways, point of the matter is, we're going to start putting this in here. Okay, it's going to be super juicy. Okay? So watch this. Here we go. You guys are amazing. Showing you step by step what we're doing. Okay, unlike other channels that have to make videos, they do it like 10 times. Those people are suckers. Never follow a sucker. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, here we go. Sometimes when I see a new person in the chat room that doesn't know how to cook, right? Sometimes I see a new person in the chat room that doesn't know how to cook. This is what they sound like. Ooh, ooh, it's dry, it's dry. This guy doesn't know how to cook, it's dry, it's crispy. Ooh, 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 that's what it sounds like a complete retard. Look, man, keep eating your dino nuggies, your dinosaur nuggets, and understand that if you just tune into the stream, I'm making you better. But some people don't want to be better. They want to be like, what's the words I can say? They want to be dinosaur nugget kings, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I'm making you a better man. Ooh, don't want to be a better man. I like them bananas. Come on, dog. You serious? Anyways, toodaloo then. Here we go. We're gonna start putting this on here. By the way, if you heard those kisses, I got a pet gecko that he's loose. Pet gecko is loose. Real loose. Oh, look at this. Look at this. She. Look at that. Look at that. We'll just put it right in. I could go slab for slab. I could go blood for blood. What is it? M for M. I go M for M. I go slice for slice. Look at this. Let's go to chapter. Let's go to chapter 3. Chapter 3 right here. Woo. Here, chapter 3. Bam it. Let's go to chapter 4. Oh, look at those dino nuggies. Dino nuggy niggers are like, oh, it's still dry, it's still dry. Cool, man. We need haters in the chat room. I love people that feed me that Gatorade. They're like giving me the haterade, but it's really Gatorade. I love Gatorade. What's my favorite color? Gatorade. Rain. Rain is one of my favorite colors. It's so good. So good. Look at this. God damn. Shee. And I'm showing you this, how to do this. I'm showing you how to do this. I mean, how can you be so belligerently and walk away and say, you know what, this guy just said, I cook dino nuggies. I love my dino nuggies. How dare you? If you're an American, how dare you? You lazy son of a bitch. Here we go. Look at this. Come on now. Look at you lazy son of a bitch. Come on now. Be a man. You don't even have to go be a Marine. You don't have to even be a Marine. You don't have to even be in the military. Just listen. Here we go. Shout out to D. He's getting off work right now. Cleaned up Hunter Biden's laptop. Cleaned it up. Here we go. Shit! What was that? It was a batting back at me. For all of you, let's just cream this up. Let's just cream this up. It's looking good, isn't it? Yeah. Looking real good. I'm not done putting the glaze on here. I'm going to put max on it. I'm going to put all the glaze. All the glaze. Shout out to Jason Kane. Jason Kane has an idea to do tomorrow. Shout out to Jason Kane, man. He knows what it's up. He knows what it's up. For all of you that have families, I want to make sure you have a great experience with your family. You don't have to tell them you got these ideas from me. Just do it yourself, man. I'm a hero, and heroes don't ever tell the news stations that are heroes except Spider-Man. That's why you shouldn't listen to Spider-Man or watch any Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man's a fraud. You know who's not a fraud? Well, Deadpool. Deadpool. Shout out to Deadpool. Shout out to Deadpool. Spider-Man took the uniform from Deadpool, but he's my helper today. He's my helper today. Look at that beautiful thing. All right. Anyways, enough of the booty talk. Enough of the booty talk. All right. The ham is looking good. Okay? Ham is looking good. My Skechers shoes are sticky. Hit that like button. We're a couple likes away from 100. Hit that like button. I gotta put this back on the grill. You thought it was done? You're wrong. We gotta put this back on the grill. Shit. Here we go. I hope my parents like this tomorrow. If they don't like it, you know what? If my parents don't like this tomorrow, I can't say suck it or 6'7", that's stupid. I can't say 6'9". I could just say to my parents, what would I say to my parents if they don't like it? You old. That's what happens when your taste buds are worn out. There you go. That's what I'll say to them. That's what happens when your taste. How old are you? 110 years old? There you go. That's why you can't taste it. Here we go to finish it up. Why am I doing this? Because it needs to the glaze needs to stick on. My hands are sticky. I hope you guys are enjoying this stream, man. I love Thanksgiving, man. I love Thanksgiving. I have to thank a huge thank you. I'm gonna lick my fingers real quick if you don't mind. That's like kissing. It's like kissing the first lips I ever kissed. Anyways, point of matter is, looks beautiful, but I have to give a huge shout out to Georgia Harf on the stream, Jay on the stream, Farm Kitty on the stream, April Neal on the stream. Everybody has sent super chats on the stream. If I miss you, please let me know. I think Jason Kane sent a super chat on stream too, I think. Shout out to Jason Kane regardless. He's a great worker, and for all of you, April Neal, she gave me this. She has a store. I don't know if she's gonna be reloading with these. Hopefully she does for the bracelets. Would be awesome if she reloads. Let me know, April Neal. April Neal, let me know when you reload with these bracelets. Okay, because a lot of people out here would love it. Would love it. All right. Once you reload heavy, you can drop the link in the chat room if you have a website of your website of the store. Okay, point of matter is, is what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna open this up all the way. I'm just joking. Halfway. I feel so angry today. I didn't put money on the Lakers yesterday. Lakers yesterday were 6-point favorite. I didn't put money on the Lakers yesterday. They were playing against the worst team possible. I messed up, man. I went to sleep and I just didn't get the chance to do it. I messed up big time. Anyways, let's get this out of the way. All right, I'm back. Our ham is so. I just came back to a Deadpool dead. Deadpool dead. Never watch a Spider-Man movie. Always watch a Deadpool movie. We're gonna put this over here. Let's clean this up over here. We got a super chat. First super chat in the stream right now. I'm just joking. I got a lot of super chats on the stream. We're at $121 on the stream. Let's see who's the next one that's in the super chat. It is officially Joe Unfiltered. Joe Unfiltered, don't forget to use the members message. I know Joe Unfiltered doesn't know that. You get one free message per month. You can use it anytime per month. Huge shout out to Joe Unfiltered. Joe Unfiltered with a $20 super chat. He says, Reaper, life's been laughing. Had to drop in and say happy Thanksgiving, gobble gobble day to Reaper and the number one crew, Reaper crew. You know what time it is? Win the wine. He also says cheers for Joe Unfiltered. This is what we're going to do for Joe Unfiltered, okay? Joe Unfiltered. I know that you like to show whiskeys that are very prominent in your area. We just drank this one. Find this one at your store. 7 years, 2 months is under $40. Bang for buck for Thanksgiving. Bang for buck for Thanksgiving. I'm going to also say we drank this one earlier. Really good. Out of all of these, which one is my favorite? Well, should we go to the old school 46 cast strength? Woo! I don't know. Should we? Should we for Joe Unfiltered? Maybe we should. No, I'm not going to go for the old one. I'm going to go for the new one. The new one has always been my favorite. I bought a box of this one because it was on sale. They messed up the price and they put it for about $36.99 or $38.99. So I bought a whole box of this one. This is my favorite one. We're going to put this over here just so you guys know what the real old school bottle looks like. And for Joe Unfiltered, we're going to pour this up. By the way, we have another super chat. Thank you so much, Joe Unfiltered, for the $20 super chat. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. I hope you have a great, great holiday. And for all of you in the team of Joe Unfiltered, any of you that are watching, huge shout out to all of you too. I do know that some of our ranches that we got rid of because of certain personal things, I do know that they know who Joe Unfiltered is, and I hope they're happy with a new community. For all of you watching, this community is for everybody, but I will say this. Jason Kane. He says, Jason Kane, I didn't Reaper. Here for you go. Here for you go, LOL. Oh damn, I thought today you super chatted. I lose track, man. Yesterday we made like $200 and something. I could have sworn it was today. Jason Kane, man, thank you so much. Huge appreciation to Jason Kane. If you don't know Jason Kane, he's a great part of the community. Not only our community in here, but he's also part of his own community in his city. He shout out to all the law enforcement out there watching. All of you 9 to 5, 9 to 10, working law enforcement. You guys are awesome. FHPs, city cops, school cops, all of you working hard, and I really appreciate it. Jason Kane, thank you so much for the super chat. He sent a little appreciation. Over here, Joe Unfiltered. 13 months, he says. 13 months. Get your membership. We're number one. We have a lot of memberships on this channel. Everybody keeps on renewing it, and I really appreciate all of the renewing memberships that all of you have done. I really appreciate all of you that have renewed it. And for all of you watching, and for all of you, yes. Are we going to drink beer on the stream? We drank beer earlier. And Joe Unfiltered, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. So for Joe Unfiltered, since he loves whiskey, okay, which one's the best one? Let me just cut to the chase. Maker's Mark French Oak Cast Strength. Maker's Mark Cast Strength, 7 year, 2 months. BEP 2023. I could have put the newest one, right? What is it, 2024? I could have put that, but I like this one, the blue one. I like this one. Is the old school 46 cast strength the best one on Maker's Mark on the stream? Or is the hard release? You guys know there's a lot of different releases that have been put out there. Which is the best one? We can't even say Cornelius Taylor because Cornelius Taylor, by the way, I do recommend Joe Unfiltered to drink this by itself and then add water to this. If you add water, by the way, not trying to inspire Joe Unfiltered, but You could get this at a top retail store. Final touch, it allows you to pour a little bit of drops of water in your whiskey. When you drop water, the tuning, it's almost like tuning a GTR. GTR, right? It's almost like tuning a GTR. You can tune your whiskey how you want to. You can tune it how you want, and I do recommend a lot of you do that. But before you do that, use purified water. I'm using purified water because that's what I do. I like to use purified water. And for some of you watching, I don't remember the last time I did this one, but this is my favorite one out of all of them. Out of all of these whiskeys, this is literally my favorite one. Why is this the best one for holiday season? Because the presentation, if the people that don't know about whiskey, they see the wax and they buy it, and it's good. There's a lot of different releases that I have inside of Maker's Mark, but I'm not going to fill this up with all the other ones. This one also has a regular French oak that I recommend to some of you to get it if you're not into whiskey. Anyways, we're going to put this over here. We're going to load this up. And here we go. Let's load this up. French oak, 46. For any of you watching, get this one. You're going to start to see this at the store 7 years, 2 months. It's so good. Real good. I reviewed it yesterday. You can only see it on the members-only content. You're going to see what I think of that one. Okay, for all of you watching, here we go. Let's do this over here. Only the best, only best. Oof. Let me just say this right now. To me, I don't know what it is about this one, just itself, this one. This has always been a better version of this. This has always been a better version of any Maker's Mark out there. The cast strength, this is 110 proof. This is honestly everything you want in the Maker's Mark. It almost has like a cherry note on there. It has a strong oak, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of everything. But one thing that stands out to me on that nose is the pure thickness on that nose. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna put something in the air fryer real quick. Air fryer. Let me put air fryer real quick. Here we go. Let me look at the poll in the chat room. The poll currently, 35 votes. What's your favorite thing about Thanksgiving? 50% says family. I think I'm going to end it right there with that family vote. What you think? We're going to end it right there with that family vote. What you think? I think we should end that. Nah, I'm gonna keep it up. 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 Here we go. Let's go to this whiskey. Shout out to all of you. Let's go to Joan Filter. Thank you so much, Joan Filter. He sent out a little appreciation in the chat room. Joan Filter, man, thank you so much. In the chat room, Joan Filter says, I'm betting that BEP is #1. As a matter of fact, BEP isn't #1 on the stream. Matter of fact, this one might be the #1. This is really good. But the problem is, this is the thing. There's something about this, just this one, just these releases. There's something about these releases that people haven't noticed how good it is. Also, the recent release of the 7 year, 2 months, it's been outstanding. I can't say anything negative about that one. But Joe Unfiltered, thank you so much for sending some pie. What kind of pie makes you use the bathroom in Thanksgiving? Whoa! I should do a poll. What kind of pie should make you use the bathroom? I'm just gonna say this: pumpkin pie is gonna make you shit forever. You're gonna be wiping 37 times, and you're gonna still find shit in your toilet paper. Don't have pumpkin pie in Thanksgiving. Legend yourself, make us Mark 46. Damn. That is honestly real good. I'm gonna end that poll real quick. We're gonna put another one. We're gonna put another poll, and this poll is really gonna be real dookie. Let's put a poll on here. There we go. I just added the poll in the chat room. Which pie will make you doo-doo all night long? Over here, we got a couple. I put pumpkin pie, I put cranberry, I put Hershey's pie, and I put another pie. Which pie makes you doo-doo all night long for Thanksgiving? Clicking the poll, clicking the poll, clicking the poll. Which one you think? I already know which one. I already know which one. That pumpkin pie, man. Damn. That pumpkin pie is nasty, man. Straight up. Pumpkin pie is good, man. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it'll make you keep on wiping. You're gonna be on the 20th wipe in the bathroom. You're gonna be like, damn, still doo doo in my toilet paper. You're gonna be on the 37th wipe, and you're gonna say, damn, I keep on wiping. I'm gonna be done with this roll. It's because you just had some pumpkin pie. Okay. Anyways, point of the matter is, we're gonna put some water on here. Here we go. Look at the drip. Look at the drip. We're going to put some water. Here we go. Put some water. If we get $200 on the stream, I'm going to open up George C's tag. I'm going to open up a George C's tag if we get $200 on the stream. Let's listen out. Oh, my God. This is insane. There's a tobacco note that I can smell on here. That's why I like this. It has tobacco. Ah, man. Holy crap. God. That is insane. I'm going to be honest with all of you. It's hard to pick out some of these Maker's Mark. They're all really good. I want to actually put an inexpensive one, but I don't want to because this is just so good. This Maker's Mark over here, honestly, hit the nail on the head. Everything I want bourbon whiskey, but it has that note that I can say officially, almost like a dark fruit and tobacco note on here that I like on here. I get a ton of oak on here that just, it's really nice. The vanilla on here is actually tuned down compared to what you think, just because of the oak note. Damn! The best whiskey currently, I'm going to say, that's the best whiskey of the whole stream. Yes, I've been talking about this one a lot, saying this is really good. Yes, it's good. Cornelius Taylor. I love my Cornelius Taylor, but I need a little bit more of a, you know what I mean? I need to add some more, a little bit more of a head on here. I'm gonna try this one. Let me see. My By the way, the proofing on this one is 110 proof. Let me see. This pop is open, 46. 46, old school bottle. Old school bottle. Shout out to Joe Unfiltered. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Am I going to be putting my money on the Lions, Detroit Lions? Am I going to be putting my money on Philadelphia Eagles? Am I going to be putting my money on the Kansas City Chiefs? Well, we're going to see. I should have put my money on the Lakers yesterday night. There you go, the sun's out. Oh! Shit! That is insanely insane. Woo! The amount of woof. The amount of oak on here. Okie, okie, okie. Like Steve Aoki. Okie, 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 like Steve Aoki. There's an old school bottle. You can still find it in the store sometimes. Here you go, the sun's out. Joe Filter says, Reaper, are you cooking turkey tomorrow? Hell nah. My cooking turkey days are done, man. My cooking turkey days are done. I'm cooking up my ham, smoking up our ham on here because I'm gonna take it to my parents tomorrow, and I'm gonna stuff it down their throats. They're gonna say it's amazing. They better say it's amazing because it's amazing. Point of the matter is, I know they're gonna say it's amazing. Why? Because the last time I went to Hooters is because they took me to Hooters, right? Shout out to all of you. Here we go. Let's try this out. This is old school, limited edition Maker's Mark 46. This is one they thought that they weren't going to do anymore, Maker's Mark 46, right? They decided not. They say, you know what? I'm not going to do any more 46 then. And then, bam and a bam, they put this one out. This one's the best. But here we go. Let's try this out. This used to be my beach whiskey. Let's go see. So here's the thing with this one. Here's the thing with this is, I mean, some of you are gonna like this. If you still find this, you're gonna get more fruity notes. Dark cherries, dark berries on here that I'm getting. Oak note on here is precisely beautiful. I think the oak note on here is more prevalent compared to the newest French oak. This one also, if you haven't noticed already, yes, it doesn't say French oak, but it still has the French oak, right? They use the oak staves, but they were French oak. You didn't know that, did you? This has vanilla still on here, but it has a heavy hand of fruit note. If you like the fruit note, if you like a whiskey with a fruit note, I would tell you to get that 46. Old school 46. You can still find those old school 46s at your store. You just have to find a mom and pop shop. Some of the mom and pop shops, they don't sell these often. So what they do is they have these dusties, and you can still find these at the store, but very, very hard to find, but you can still find them. I would recommend you to get this one. Fantastic if you like fruit, dark fruits, with a mix of cinnamon, a mix of oak, and a good amount of a punch. I'm talking about a punch of vanilla. Very beautiful, but at the end of the day, this to me is still king. The newest one. I have a whole box of this because I like it. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm going to say it right now. If you ever fall in love with a whiskey, do yourself a favor, okay? Buy the whole box. And for some of you that are whiskey drinkers, alcoholics don't buy a whole box. Only people that buy a whole box are enthusiasts. You'll never sell any whiskeys. You'll keep it to yourself. But once you're low and you finish up a bottle, you have backup. Why do you have backup? Because just like Pokemon cards. Shout outs to it. Shout out to all of you like Pokemon, just like Pokemon. If you find a series that you like, keep on buying in and keep on trying to get your card. If there's a card you like, buy a couple of the cards because that's what it is, right? What cards do I collect? Well, I collect the Umbreons. I collect the Umbreons. I have currently 3 Umbreons. I currently have 3 Umbreons. Jordan Filter says, I want to try and get the King of Kentucky, the allocated season. King Kentucky, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be honest with you, Joe Unfiltered. All right, King in Kentucky. I'm just gonna say this right now. King in Kentucky. It is good, right? It is good, but it's nothing to go crazy, insanely, make a huge 200 people deep line for the King Kentucky, right? It is a good bottle. You're gonna pay top dollar for the bottle. But what's better? What's better? Okay, what's better? Just know, just watch this. Just watch this. What's better? Okay, I'm gonna put this one away. What's better? Buying one of these. Buying one of these. Buying a rando. Like rando means like maybe your friends and family could. Maybe your friends and family could enjoy, right? Boom, you could buy one of these, and then you could buy one of these, right? What's better? You just spend all the money on a whiskey, right? Whiskey that you think is going to be insane. It's going to drive you insane. You're going to be falling asleep and thinking about it. You're going to go in the shower and think about it. I don't remember the last time I went to the shower and thought about a whiskey. I don't remember the last time I clapped some cheeks. And then started thinking about whiskey, right? Be a man. Understand, your value of money is big. If you could get a huge amount of whiskeys that you don't have, it's better than getting one whiskey. And this is just from YouTuber to YouTuber. I just want to let you know, because sometimes, yes, we have unlimited funds, but make sure how to use your unlimited funds, right? I do know that he has this one. It's empty. I have another one. I have another one that's open. But you understand what I'm trying to say, right? You understand what I'm trying to say. Sometimes it's good to get other products out there for the price of one whiskey. Right? Over here, Joe Unfiltered says, you're not wrong. That kosher rye recipe is delicious. I don't want to drink a kosher rye recipe right now. I'm thinking about it, because now that he said that, I'm thinking about it. I don't think I'm going to do it. We just drank this one. I'm going to put this one away. If there was a whiskey that I could have with water and some ice, which one would it be? Damn. I just stopped myself. Which one would it be? If there was a whiskey that I could have with ice, ooh, I got an idea. I know what. Now that we have this on here, now you guys know what we're gonna do. For all of you watching, let's go to our ham. Alright, here we go. Let's see our ham. Boom, boom. Let's see our ham. Woo! Let's see our ham. Look at that. God damn. Look at the ham. Damn. Ham. Oof. The ham. Let's take out the ham before we do anything. Let's take the ham out. I burnt the shit out of myself again. Damn. Burnt the shit. I burnt the shit out of myself again. Here we go. It's back up. Damn. I burnt the shit out of myself again. This is what I get. That's what I get. Just keep burning my shit. Burnt the crap out of myself. For all of you, let's just lock in. Lock in for. Okay. For all of you watching, damn. Real hot. I'm going to try to get that drip and put it over here, but currently I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Shit, look at the juices. Look at the juices. Woo! Let me lick my finger. Oh, man. I need to turn this. How the hell do I turn this so that I could get that juice? I don't know because I burned that. Okay, for some of you, look, man. Cooking isn't fun all the time. Like I burned myself what is it, this week? I burned myself this week. It's not as cool as you might think. I need to turn this. Let's turn this somehow. For all of you watching, this is looking good. I'm gonna take a bite. Somehow. Oof, this is, holy crap. I'm gonna take a bite right here. Ooh. Put that glaze right here. Let's put that. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have a bite. I'm gonna have a bite real quick. Here we go. Let's see. Oh my god! Wow! Wow! I gotta have more. Oh man! Oh, look at this! Look at this piece! Oh man! Wow! 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 Whee! Real good. Real insane. Real naughty. Why the hell do I have to say naughty? Real naughty. Let me get this piece right here. Bam. Ooh, it's dripping, dripping. Here we go. Let's see. Oof. You can see? Let's see. Let's see what this is about. Oh, man. Wow. Mm-mm. We're going to keep on eating these little pieces. Damn. Oh, man. Okay, look at oh. Anyways, for all of you, God, Lord, heavens, Jesus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up here, bucko. Hold up here, bucko. Whee! All right, let me try this out. Here we go. Let's try this out. Wow. No, man. Mm-mm. 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 And that's good. He doesn't like, but if you like the stream so far, show you how to do. Wow, that's good. Whoa, whoa, wee, wah. All right. Here we go. Nice and colored up. Ooh, nice and smoked up. Ooh, here we go. You ready? Damn! Wow. All right, I need to take this out. I put some bourbon in here, by the way. I put some bourbon in here, son of a guns. I gotta put my gloves on because I'm gonna take this inside. I think I did tell you guys that that ham is going to be for tomorrow. I'm going to eat some of it today, but that's not going to be my main dish for what I'm going to eat today, right? So let me cook my own food today. Shout out to the 70 likes on this stream. Shout out to 70 likes on the stream. That's not what I'm eating today. I'm eating a little bit, but that's going to be mainly for tomorrow. Mainly for tomorrow. All right, shout out to all of you. Mainly for tomorrow. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cook my own food that I'm going to eat today. I'm going to eat today some food. What is it? Chicken. I'm making some chicken breasts today. I'll make some chicken breasts today. For myself. I don't know why that side is real red. I hope that bird had a good, not that bad of a death. Holy shit. Here we go. I'm going to put some Kinders. Good. I'll put some of the grilled chicken that I have. Woo! Beautiful. This is going to be for all I'm going to have today. And for some of you, now I'm going to officially have the Maker's Mark. Shout out to all of you watching. Let me have the Maker's Mark. I want to have some beer. But we gotta represent for all the chickens out there. Today's the last day that the chickens are gonna get a little bit of leeway. Tomorrow they get huge leeway. The chickens around the world are gonna be celebrating tomorrow, Thanksgiving, because all the turkeys are gonna get eliminated. Kinders. Woo! We lost him. There you go. Our little helper. Kinders. Why the hell is this side of the chicken red and the other side isn't? I don't know. You guys let me know on Google. ChatGPT. It's looking good. Looking good. Let me look to my left to make sure my neighbor's not watching me. Good, she's not watching me. On the stream, we're at $122. Shout out to all viewers drinking some. Damn. That whiskey I just had. Strong chocolate, super strong chocolate. Damn, that chocolate is. I don't even want to drink that anymore. There's so much chocolate on there. Shit! There's so much chocolate. He don't like what if he likes the stream so far. Ooh, there's so much chocolate. Let's tune down. Let's tune down. All right. I'm going to have this with some spaghetti today. I'll make some spaghetti. Why is spaghetti good? Because it's easy. Spaghetti's easy. 71 likes on the stream. You guys know what time it is. Don't cook any dino. I swear to God, if anybody in the chat room cooking up dino nuggies, man, on the stream, huge shout outs to Georgia Horoff. Joe Unfiltered, Manny, Jason Kane, Form Kitty, April Neal for the super chance. Thank you so much. Let's what's up. Oof, it smells like I put some seasoning. It smells like if I put some seasoning, honestly. It smells like I put some seasoning on there. I hate those drinks up. I think I did put seasoning. Yeah, there's seasoning on there. God damn. I'm just gonna ah. Oh shit. It tastes like grilled chicken kinders. Damn shit. As you can see. Damn. That tastes honestly like seasoning. God. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out a beer to drink. Okay, we got some votes. Which pie will make you doo doo all night? 33% said pumpkin pie, doo doo pie. 30% said that's the one that's going to make you doo doo all night. 30% said apple pie. Apple pie's not going to make you doo doo all night. I don't know who the hell just clicked that. Cranberry pie, 21%, and Hershey pie, 60. If anything, Hershey pie would be second place after pumpkin pie, but for all of you, you guys voted. If you guys voted, that means you guys doo-doo after that pie, so I believe you. Anyways, point of matter is, there is a poll. We're going to have some Ichiban. Ichiban! I got to get a cold drink. Ooh, let me see. Cold glass. I have a refrigerator outside. God bless my refrigerator outside for anybody out here. Let's represent. Let's represent. Let's represent Ichiban. I could have sworn I was in a drink stag. What the hell happened? I was in a drink stag. What the hell happened? I was in a drink stag. Honestly, I forgot. I just noticed because I just saw I was in a drink. I was in a drink stag. None of you reminded me in the chat room, and I just completely. I didn't notice. I was in a drink stag. Holy crap. How many of you reminded me? Nobody. Nobody in the chat reminded me. One of the best whiskeys out there you can have. I was going to drink this one, but unfortunately, how the hell am I going to drink it now when I just popped this open? Just pops this open. Maybe it's meant to be, right? Maybe it's meant to be. Maybe next stream. Maybe it's meant to be. I could have sworn I was going to drink that. I was going to put some ice cubes. Let's see how it tastes like. Damn. No problem. No problem. Okay, frozen glass. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get to a like. Let's get to 100 likes. Ichiban. Ichiban. Ichibang, Ichibang, Ichibang. Thanksgiving tomorrow. Here we go for all of you. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Let's make this happen. And for all of you, let's get those likes up. Let's get up to 100. Let's get up to 100. Let's drink this. If you want a good crispy beer, this is a good one. Here you go, let's drink this up. Let's start cooking. Let's start cooking. Woo! Let's start cooking, and for all of you, I'm just gonna do some chicken, man. Here we go. Let's open this up. Somebody said BTC, Bitcoin, and chat room. 90,000. Is it 9,000 I need Bitcoin to be at? I need Bitcoin to be at. Let me tell you what I need Bitcoin to be at. I need Bitcoin to be at 82,000. Let's open this up. Where the hell did my gloves go? There's some gloves out here. All right, for all of you, let's slam this on. It's already hot. Wait a minute. Before I slam this on, there we go. Shout out to all of you. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Shit. 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 All right, we're just gonna put this over here. We're gonna let the flames commence. Shit. Looks good, looks good. Boom, boom. Somebody said 90K. Dang. All right, here we go. Let me move this. This is a lot of. Wait a minute. Let me move this. Let me move this. When there's a lot of heat in one spot, you gotta move it. There's no way I'm not gonna move this. I gotta move this around. There you go. Orderly way, orderly way. I'm not even Mexican. Orderly way, orderly way. I'm not even Mexican. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put this in the far side. There you go. Boom. Orderly way. I ain't even Mexican. I ain't even Mexican, but I do know that needs to go to the left. Oof. Damn. That little bird needs to chill out right there, boy. It's good, it's good, looks good. That's a piece of wood for some of you watching. That's a piece of wood. All of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's drink this up. Just all of you, I'm drinking Ichiban. Hi! There you go. Light it up. Close it up. Oh, we could turn it. We could turn this chicken. Let's turn the chicken, baby. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'll put that bad boy back in here. Let's make it happen. I'll put that bad boy back in here. I'm gonna turn this over here so you guys can see. I'm using cowboy charcoal. Cowboy charcoal. Over here, somebody sent a super chat. Sent us a super chatter. April. Can you play music? Whoa. I don't know if I can play music right now, April. Our new goal is $200 for me to play music. Alright. Our new goal is $200 to play music. On April, $200 to play music, because I do know that the algorithm gets hit when I play music. You know this, April. You know this. Our algorithm gets hit when I play music. So our new thing is now is going to be 200. I want to get 200. By the way, I need to close this up, but my gloves are inside. Damn. My gloves are inside. Damn. Over here, April wants to she wants to get some dirty socks at the end of the year. Don't worry, April, I'll send you some dirty socks at the end of the year. Here we go. This is dirty. This is still raw. Look at it, it's raw. There you go, a little bit raw, but we're gonna turn this. We're gonna turn this one. Of course we're gonna turn this. Here we go. It's raw. We're going to turn this and this one. We're going to turn. No, we're not. We're going to keep it over here. For all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, this is a live stream. If you have tuned in here now, thank you everybody for tuning in. You guys are awesome. I put my gloves on because I don't want to get burnt. I don't want to get burned for all of you watching. We're going to say April now. Thank you so much, April. I'm going to say this. It's chug time. It's chug time. It's chug time. Ichibang. Holidays is tomorrow. Let's drink this up. I think I need to clean my gloves. My gloves are feeling sticky. Let's flip this. You see this? It's raw. Let's flip it. Let's move this a little bit. This one, look, it's raw. It's down there. It's raw. Ooh, it's raw. Let's put this over here. For all of you watching, look. I know for all of you who've been tuning into the stream, you guys enjoy the stream, but I want to make sure you guys 81 likes on the stream. Damn. 81 likes on the stream. 81 likes on this stream. He should ask all of you. Look, man. I'm going to say this. I'm going to be honest. Thanksgiving's tomorrow. My recommendation, a Reaper Crew. Thanksgiving, talk about politics in the Thanksgiving dinner. I can guarantee you're going to cause some chaos. For all of you watching, thank you everybody for tuning in to the stream. You guys are amazing. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Talk about politics tomorrow in Thanksgiving dinner. And don't forget, if you need to flip the Thanksgiving dinner table, do it. You're not going to go to jail. Your family ain't going to call the cops. You guys know what time it is. We're number one. You know what time it is. We're number one. Huge shout-outs to all of you. Huge shout-outs to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over there on the moon. Huge shout-outs to all the, shout-outs to all the chicken cookers on Thanksgiving. If you're cooking chicken on Thanksgiving, guess what? You Chinese. You Chinese. Bing bang dong. Bang bang dong. Konnichiwa. Anyways, the point of the matter is, if you haven't seen, for all of you, tune into the stream on a daily basis. I'm going to try to pop open a George C. Stank tomorrow. I'm going to try to pop a George C. Stank tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. I'm going to do my best. If we don't stream tomorrow, I'm giving out a range tomorrow if we stream. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Looking good. Looking real good. But you know what? This chicken needs to be far away. Look at this. Oh, it's dripping. This chicken, look at this dripping chicken. This chicken needs to be far away. You guys awesome? Hey, Jim, you guys are awesome. Thank you all for tuning in. You saw the hand that I make today. You guys are awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving for any of you that I don't see. And make sure, make your ham, make your steaks, make whatever you want. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for tuning in. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We got 85 likes, $100 and something on the stream, $120 on the stream. I'll see you all soon. What a stream. I'll see you all soon. Wait a minute before I do that. Here we go. Shout out to Georgia Hoff and everybody that has some super chats on the stream. Joe Unfiltered, Jason Kane, and for all of you, here we go. Let's check this out. Happy holidays. Day before Thanksgiving, 2025. How do I feel today? I feel like tomorrow I'm going to be betting big on the games. Let's go, let's go. You guys are awesome. I see you. I'll see you all soon. Reaper signing out. Before I sign out, should I open this up? Maybe I should before I sign out. Maybe I should open this up before I sign out. Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah. Maybe I should put my chicken, my juicy, bam. Oh, juicy chicken. Oh, right on here. Reaper officially signing out. See you all soon. Reaper signing out.